Welcome to another Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar video. Today I will talk about 14 tips and tricks that the game doesn't tell you. You won't find these tips in the game and most of them come from my own experience. So if you find them helpful, please leave a like. The first tip is about animal food. Do you feel like spending too much on fodder and chicken feed? We know that we can grow fodder on our farm, but here's the catch. If you plant them and let the animals out to graze, they'll eat everything and you won't be able to harvest. When I was new to the game, I planted about 20 fodder seeds, then my animals ate all of them, leave nothing left. So you should keep animals inside while the fodder is growing. The fodder spreads really slowly, so don't let them out for at least 2 weeks. The game will provide us some fodder seeds and fodder to feed the animal inside. But if you're raising many, you'll probably need to buy more. If you're raising chickens, you can craft chicken feed from fodder at the red windmill. Once your fodder has spread enough, you can let the animal graze outside. Here's another tip. You don't have to bring the cattle in if it's not going to rain the next day. Just leave them out overnight. There's no change in the friendship and happiness levels, but the health bar will decrease just a bit. Don't worry, they recover after you pet or brush them. The chicken, however, you have to put it inside so they can lay eggs. Putting the chicken in is quick, but hurting all the animals might take a while, so just leave them outside can save you some time. And time is money. Are you one of those players who walk this path to get to the mountain? I was, until I discovered this shortcut. Just jump across the river. No need the glider or double jump. There's also a shortcut to get to the bazaar fast. Jump off the cliff near the mayor's house. Keep going to the left. Use the barrel to access the small path behind the hotel and you'll get to the bazaar in less than 30 minutes. And getting back is just as easy. Just use this barrel. Now that we have some free time, let's visit the hotel. Oh no, my relationship with Mabel is locked. She asked us to give her 10 flowers but won't accept them when we gather some. What the game doesn't tell you is that she only accepts flowers that you grow yourself, not wild flowers. She's a bit high maintenance, isn't she? Thanks Mabel, what should I do with the flowers in my bag? They are wilted. Items in the bag can spoil over time. You can store them to make them last longer, but they'll eventually rot anyway. Here's a tip. If you place the rotting item on stack of the fresh ones, the whole stack will appear fresh again. However, this might affect the entire stack, causing it to start rotting the next day. So you should sell them right away after combining them. Gosh, my bag is so messy. It just keeps getting full, making collecting items become a hassle. Then, I recently discovered that we can toss items away when we press the Y button on Switch. We can also put them on the ground with ZR button, but keep in mind that the item will disappear over time. To save some space in my storage, I leave the items in the dispenser at the windmill when I don't need them, and I use the store at the bazaar as my extra storage. Neat, but it's so far away. Now we have some extra space. Let's go collecting. Did you know that ore and gems are the main source of income later in the game? Once we unlock blue and yellow windmills, we can craft accessories that worth thousands of gold. Ore are plenty but gems are very rare. You can buy them from Lloyd at the bazaar, but mining them yourself can save you some money. Here are the locations of the mineral rocks that are easy to miss. The first ones are at the southeast of the town. This place is important for the story. We can get there on windy days. You know it's windy when it has 2 or 3 arrows in a wind icon. You need to unlock the glider. Use the barrel, hold the jump button and tilt the stick upright. You'll find some rare mineral rocks here. On non-windy days, you can get to the rock behind Gabriel's house with double jump, but you need to stand on the flower bed and then jump. The next one are next to Jules and Derek's home. There's some next to Isaac's house too. The last ones in town are behind the yellow windmill. You can get there using double jump and the glider. Another way to get there on the other side is using this rock. It's a bit tricky, but I think you can do it with practice. Know what? Never mind. Why did I put this in the video? It's so hard. Oh, I did it. There's some rare mineral rocks in the mountain also. Some in the top left of the mountain. Use double jump to reach them. And on windy days, use the barrel near the highest points of the mountain. The mineral rocks appear twice a day, so it can take a whole day to collect everything. Breaking valuable rocks require high-level hatchet, and you need lots of wood to make it, so keep processing the wood regularly. After you discover the cliff at the southeast of the town, the natives try to improve the quality of forageables when you donate items to them. The stripes I think you should focus on is ivy. Donating to them will increase the quality of ore and gems, letting you craft high-quality accessories and earn more money. They accept wheat that can be easily gathered and so convenient that it often stays out of form. Using tools consumes stamina, and we can recover by taking a bath. It has cooldown times of 7 hours, so it's best to use it twice a day. Once when you are doing your morning farm work, and again at night when you are breaking rocks. Eating food also helps recover stamina and learn new recipes. I want to collect every cooking recipe, but I couldn't tell which ones I already know and which one I haven't. Turns out, this little icon here will show you that. Yeah, I didn't know that before, so I ended up wasting a lot of money at a cafe. I also didn't realize that many recipes use wheat flour, so it's definitely wise to plant some wheat in your field. You're going to need it for both cooking and making pet food. Don't forget about the vegetable. I used to be wondering, that's strange. I water the crops in the morning, but why are they dry at night? Did you know that you can water the crops twice a day? If you water them once a day, the crops will grow at the speed written in the description. If you water them twice, they'll grow faster. I bought the watermelon seeds on the Bazaar day. The description said it will grow in 9 days. But after I watered them twice a day, they became ready in a week, just enough time to sell it in the following Bazaar. Talking about food makes me hungry. Is anyone craving sushi? Let's catch some fish. It's quite frustrating to pull in trash while fishing, but don't throw them away so quick. Later, you can use it to exchange for power berry. Now our focus is on the trash and not the fish. Did you know that you can tell what you're about to catch by looking at the symbol on the blade's head? If it's the exclamation mark, it's likely to be a fish. If it sparkles, you might reel in coins or trash. It won't go away when you don't pull it in, so just patiently wait. Here we go. Oh my, it's not a coin or trash, but it's treasure. I wouldn't discover this if I didn't make this video. And here's the last tip. I think it's important to note that you can reset trends. Selling trending items helps us earn more revenue, and the trends change every month. Just save on the last day of the month before going to bed. We can also reset the first month of the game by saving before bed. Hopefully, with this tip, you'll get the trends you want. If you love Story of Season like I do, please subscribe and be my friend. I also have a video about making money at early stage, so check it out. By the way, does anyone know how to stop the pet from hurting my animals?